I'm recording. All right. Puck. God.
Yes.
How does Puck spend their day?
Literally just doing whatever it is they do. Reading some manga for the upteenth time, or watching anime, or just literally just living the life.
I wish I could live life. um. Yeah. So, how often do you go through martial arts training, etc.? Is there a montage? Is training a part of your daily life?
Usually when you do training, it's not every day, but it's at least a couple of times a week.
A couple
Two or
of
three
times
times a week.
a week. All right. Judo. Danger sets.
Mhm. Everybody's gotta have their spidey sense, right?
I like that their attack dice is actually moderately low than I thought it would be.
I'm not even sure what the attack dice are.
Oh, I'm talking about with the weapons. Your brawl is actually pretty all right by like one dice.
Mm-hmm.
Additive of judo.
Well, my
Emotion.
reasoning for that is the brawl has had formal training, the weaponry has not.
Weaponry was just a weeaboo thing. Gotcha.
Yep, just a weeboo thing.
Well,
Weeboos can get pretty good at things, though, surprisingly.
if they invest their time enough.
Uh-huh.
Some may call it a obsession. They would call it a lifestyle. Alright. You live with your mother, your security guard?
I don't fucking know, man. They live with their mother. Mansions always have staff. I didn't really think enough to think of that, but I gave you names because I know you hate coming up with names.
Thank you. I am, I am happy that you thought of me, at least, to help.
Really, it's just them and their mom, though.
Mother. Gotcha.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah. Normal day-to-day life of what is Puck's normal day-to-day life? Just stay at home, watch and
Yeah,
read
they
things?
they yeah, they don't they've they're done with their high school education, and they are not nobody's forcing them to go to college, and therefore they have not gone to college yet.
I'm surprised, because they would be an heir to a fortune, yeah?
Yeah, technically.
May whatever god that exists have mercy on whoever has to deal with your finances.
Oh yeah. Oh no, Puck is horrible with money.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see now. I see the little yeah, parentheses because I know when he's making NPC names. Yeah, gotcha. I see that now. Just a bit here. Um, how often do you go to your tutor? Because you still need to be
Mm,
learned, right?
yeah, but as I said, they've technically already graduated the high school type education, so I actually don't know if a tutor is relevant anymore.
Okay, let's cross him off the list for now. He comes by every
Hmm.
often just to talk with your mother and or talk about your future. Because I'm sure, like, your tutor would probably want you to have an actual education and not homeschooled. You know, get you ahead in
Probably.
life. But your mother says otherwise because your mother spoils you rotten.
Hmm.
No, 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 ref. That's what the pool boy's for. Theodosia.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sorry. Just going over some quick tidbits. How often do you go into town, though? Because, you do your stupid vigilante thing that could potentially get you killed or arrested.
Yeah. Pretty often. They only do that at night, though. And they are totally capable of sneaking out.
Also, for those who don't realize why it sounds like I'm stalling, it's because I'm drawing out information to know basically what background I maybe should have, although that fails a lot of times. It's probing for information, all right?
Yeah, well, I have some information, but I do not have all the answers.
No one has all the answers. If everybody has all the answers, we wouldn't be running a campaign.
No, they do their vigilante bullshit. More often than not. But I would say it's safe to say that there are times where they'll take like a couple of days of not doing vigilante bullshit before going back to doing vigilante bullshit.
What's that mean? You get a break from vigilante bullshit?
Yeah, you gotta take breaks, or else you're gonna wear yourself out, right?
AKA, it's me time and I want to watch animes.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, screw saving people right now. I got a show to watch. Bleach never ended in their head.
No. Still going. Actually haven't watched Bleach.
What?
I haven't watched Bleach.
It's fine. You shouldn't. You don't want to go down that rabbit hole. It's like One Piece is terrible, but people are so invested into it, they watched it all the way through.
Are you saying One Piece is terrible?
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
Jeez. I am injured. So injured. No, that's actually the replica sword I gave up is actually the Wado Ichimonji. That is one of Zoro's sword from One Piece. So.
He went through like 6 different swords.
No, only 4.
He broke his first 3, didn't he?
Yeah, well, okay, 2 of those were not named swords. He didn't break one of them, which is the Wado Ichimonji. And then he got 2 more swords. He broke one of those and got another one. So he's had 4 different named swords.
Okay. Kind of defeats the purpose. Alright. So, yeah. Replica sword. Probably 2 or 3 pin to be actually used as a real sword. Gotta get the authenticity, not that stainless steel shit that breaks on you.
Yeah, no, you gotta get an actual replica sword that actually works as a sword.
Oh, so 2 pins katana, 2 or 3 pins.
I have no idea what.
Okay, so pins are, it's all in the handle. You got the blade made out of a sturdier material, not just stainless steel, because stainless steel is fucking stupid. And then pins, normally replicas are like that you just put on displays and stuff, is 1 pinned in the handle. It's what's holding the blade to the handle. They would usually put 1 pin because it's not meant for combat. 2 pins is sturdy. 3 pins is what normally is used. It makes it sturdier, hold on to the grip, etc. And
right. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. I have a friend who's a katana nut. I'm not going to say expert because I doubt he's an expert. I doubt anybody would give him credibility of expert. He is indeed infatuated by katanas.
But he knows a lot, basically.
Yeah. The people you know.
Yeah, I do not know a lot. But it's one of those things where you like make a character that knows stuff that you don't, and then you're like, well, shit.
Yeah.
I don't actually know that. Yes, exactly.
Right. Um. Yeah. Okay. So venture into town.
Uh,
Let's say. w- do you have a schedule for a venture for a vigilanting? Mondays,
no,
Fridays, sometimes not
no, they
Fridays.
don't.
They just like
There's no actual schedule.
it's on whim.
Yeah, Puck does everything on a whim, pretty much.
Jesus, how you live?
Literally, probably the only reason they're alive is their mother.
Right. All
And the
right.
fact that they were fortunate enough to be born into a rich family. Other than that, they'd probably be fucked, though.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So spend your days. Pretty pretty normally. For Puck, watching
Mhm.
shows. Nothing really happens. Normally just kind of same, right? It's pretty same old. Just new shows, new things to
I am
read.
so sorry. I accidentally dropped out of the call because the little banner
How?
flew up and I accidentally hit the end call button. And I am back.
How?
It
How do you? What? What? God damn it!
keeps making like little banners in the corner of the screen. And I was trying to click the little scroll up and down thing for the chat and I accidentally hit the button.
What am I gonna do with you, Morph?
I don't know. I think it's something that you have to answer.
Man, search for meaning of life now, so I can find the answers of things. But yeah, life, normal, I guess, for Puck. Read, watch. Yeah, nighttime rolls around. What do you do? Go out adventuring.
Um, yes.
It's just one finds the loot.
Uh, what?
Nothing.
I don't know.
The loot,
Yeah,
you know.
they'll bring their little go pack.
Go pack.
Uh,
What is in your go
yes.
pack?
Uh, their backpack has money, way too much money, because Puck is not smart.
What if Puck gets smugged?
Uh, well, okay, that's a valid point, but also like, whatever.
You know,
Um,
whatever. You killed him.
their their cell phone, Hello Kitty band-aids, phone charger, some makeup in case they end up ruining their current makeup, a snack in the form of Pocky, and a water bottle, because you need water when you're doing vigilante bullshit.
God. If you're moving around a lot and you have Pocky, you're asking for annoyance because it's just gonna be brittle and broken.
Yep, probably.
But how does your vigilante routine goes? Do you have a police scanner? Do you just wait
No,
around in a city?
basically poke around, look for trouble. Try to stay in the back roads to not get like too much attention, considering they are carrying around a fucking sword and dressed in pastels.
God. I'm glad they're self-aware of the pastelness.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's like their it's their superhero outfit, except not, because it's not latex.
It doesn't have to be latex to be a superhero outfit.
Okay, well that's besides the point.
um, yeah. So, what? You take back roads. You look for trouble. I want you to. We'll start around here, and I want you to roll. Stealth. Let's do Dex and stealth. Yeah, hide around the back roads, not being seen. be what you always maybe wanted to be, a fairy ninja.
That's accurate. Um, let's see. Roll fucking dex and stealth is. And I have a specialty in urban environment, so that gets another dot, I think. I think that's right.
1. All right. For a majority of the time you're going through, no one really looks at you. There's a few citizens that are concerned about you, but this is Miami. No one asks questions.
Love.
Yeah. Like I said, you get onlookers occasionally. They're like, "What the fuck?" And then they just move on with their life. It's one of those things where you see something weird, but you don't want to ask questions.
Yeah, that's understandable. I
Oh.
wouldn't really want to ask questions either.
As for looking for trouble, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay, what the fuck is perception? I can't.
What's the composure?
Okay. Oh, that's actually okay. Wow.
3 success for perception. Nice. All right. So you scan around the area. Scan I use very loosely. You run around the back alleys. Eventually, you find a couple of thugs that look like they're up to no good, but you're not sure if they're up to no good or not. Actually, I don't know. That's for you to decide. They look pretty
What
thuggish,
kind
pretty typecast thug. What do you want to roll?
I can't tell what kind of no good they're up to.
Not yet, or
I
not
would
at all.
like to roll to figure out what they are up to exactly.
All right, let's go ahead and roll either investigation and wits, sense, empathy or and wits, or subterfuge and wits.
Let's
I
see.
suggest subterfuge or investigation because those are your 2 or higher dice.
Yes. I see that.
Uh-huh.
I see that. Here, let's.
Which one is that?
I would say investigation.
Alright, investigation. You can see bulges around their like jackets that looks like maybe a weapon of some sort, probably a firearm. One of them is pretty easy to spot. It's where you never should ever put a gun, but it makes you thuggish, I guess. Like in front of their stomach.
Yeah, I
near
know
their
I know what
crotch.
you mean.
Yeah. But they see you coming, and they just kind of stare at you. It's just like, the fuck? What's this fairy doing here?
Oh, they have. Well, see, going up against people with firearms, and they already see you, is not a good idea. So just gonna, sneak away.
Alright,
Not that they're giving up, but more of you want to not be on their radar first.
alright, well, dex and stealth. One. They kind of stare at you as you walk off sneakingly. Yeah. But you're pretty sure you lost them for now.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. With your 3 perception from earlier, you can hear them still say, um, I, I, okay, that was a bit weird. So yeah, how about that club? Should we go clubbing? Do we have money? Fuck it, we could probably like grab someone off the street. They should have money, right? Tourists, preferably.
Oh, so now I know for sure they're definitely planning on mugging someone. That sounds okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That means they are definitely on the radar. And I will try to stealthily go after them,
Okay.
which I believe is another sneaky roll, huh?
You could try, yes.
Yeah.
For someone who's trying to keep off the radar with Technicolor coats, you have a pretty low stealth score, and I find that funny.
No, yeah, I know. I never. I'm not super great at stats, in case you can't tell.
Alright.
I don't think these things out.
It's fine. It's just who they are. They think they're stealthy.
They think they are.
Alright, so for 2 successes, what do you do? Follow them?
Yes.
Alright, so you follow them. They don't seem to notice you. At least you
Nice.
think they don't notice you. Well, who knows? The world might not work in your favor. But they eventually sneak closer to your roads, the main streets. And it's pretty generic of a time. You know, someone in a business, kind of casual business suit walks by. They go, "Hey, buddy. Listen. We're a bit broke, and we would like some donations." Yeah, and the guy would be like, yeah, sorry, I only have my card, can't help you there, and tries to walk away as one of them kind of reach over and kind of puts their arm around him and walks him to a dark alleyway.
Uh-huh. The same dark alleyway that they just came out of?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is the part where the hero reveals themselves like, "Stop, evildoers!"
Oh, God. One of them's like, oh, God, it's the fairy again. What do you want? Can you see we're in the middle of something here?
Release that pedestrian!
At this point is the interesting part is where the businessman looks kind of perplexed and also kind of scared at the same time. Not just for himself because he's getting mugged, but also because there's this other weirdo here. It's like, okay, things are getting worse. And
Yeah.
the 3 thugs, they look at you and they're like, alright, listen, guy, we're just gonna walk around the street this way. Yeah, alright. They're just gonna walk away from you.
Like, back to the main street?
Yeah, with the business guy. All casual, like, it's like... They're just gonna look at you and be like, yeah, no.
Well, Puck's gonna follow them and just keep being like, let him go. Because they said to let him go and they're not letting him go. What the fuck?
The business guy looks a lot...
Hey, I said release him! Let him go!
Just like, he's still following us. Yeah, I just don't make eye contact. Just ignore him. Ignore them. They'll go away. Is it him or it's higher pitched voice? And now they're trying to figure out what the fuck are you, and they're still walking away, but it's this confusion. You can feel the confusion in them.
Puck's gonna keep following them like an annoying child, just kind of like, hey, listen to me, hey, I said let him go.
Right. Can I just shoot them? Like, seriously? It's like, no, don't. Bad idea. We're in the middle of the street. It'll be fucking. I'm. And then the other guy's like, oh no, I'm kind of getting sick of it. It's kind of weird. Kind of creepy. Seriously, can I just? No, no killing in the street. No. We're muggers, not murderers. Right? Say it with me. Muggers, not murderers. Muggers, not murderers. And they're continuing to try to avoid you. This businessman is still with it, in this guy's arms, and he's like, he looks lost. He's like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Am I being mugged? Am I being rescued? Am I being killed? I don't know.
Well, if they're taking too long, Puck's gonna like keep walking after them and like catch up and like start like pulling on their arms and stuff. Like, let him go. Listen to me. They're just gonna basically try to annoy them into letting the guy go.
Oh my god. Alright, one of them snaps, roll defense as he throws a punch your way.
Okay, wait, what the fuck is defense?
Defense. A 3 success.
I don't know what I do to roll defense.
You roll whatever number there is there. So you
Oh.
have 6 defense, you roll 6 d10s.
6. Yeah, okay. I gotcha.
4. Alright, you nimbly, at least in your head, nimbly dodge his fist. It was almost like in slow motion.
Well, while he's off balance, Puck would try to like swipe his leg out from under him, which is a judo thing.
Huh?
Which will, if they do it right, it'll make him fall on his.
If you do it right or what?
If you it's a move. I forgot exactly what the move is called, but you can swipe someone's leg from under them, and it'll make them fall on their face.
Is it part of the merit or is this an actual judo thing?
It's a judo thing.
Okay, so
I need to look up
I
what's
want
in
you
the
to
merit.
roll strength and brawl. Jesus. Let me roll this guy's ability to react to the situation. Alright, he trips. Face down. He trips backwards. You can hear a sound of his head hitting the pavement, and he's like, ow!
Nice. And then they will be again. Release the pedestrian! Then in a judo stance. In case the other guy decides to do something stupid too.
And what looks like lackey number 2 kind of looks at the guy who's, telling them to just ignore you. Just kind of looks at him like, yeah, fuck it. Pulls out a knife.
Oh, okay.
And walks towards you. He does not have quick draw, unfortunately. And the other guy just kind of watching as this unfolds. So what you do is within like 6 seconds.
Yes. 1 second. I'm actually like, I didn't have the thing saved, so I need to look at that.
God damn it.
Listen, I got a new computer and all of my tabs and shit that I have saved are missing.
Is it a Mac?
No, it's a Windows thing.
Okay, good. At least you have that going for you in your life.
Yeah, no, fuck Mac.
Them and their overpriced chargers.
Okay. Well, this is not part of the merit, but another thing you can do in judo is disarm people usually.
That is a merit all in itself, so I
So
could
can't do
let
that.
you try. I think you get plus for doing that, but you could attempt a arm grapple check, so it'd be like a strength and brawl still.
Strength and
Grab.
brawl. Would I
Yeah.
still use the specialty for judo?
Sure, why not? I'll let you as long as you can justify it.
Okay.
But like if you do a forward front kick and an aerial flip kick or something crazy like that, I'm gonna call bullshit.
No, it's not. It's literally basically what you do is you grab the guy's arm and you bend it in a way that makes them drop the knife.
Alright. Yeah.
You can also do it with firearms if you're close enough to the person, and it's actually something that I learned how to do when I was doing judo. It's like a really basic part of it.
What if they were holding something that you didn't expect them to hold? Like a two-handed katana.
I'm not sure. It's more
Does
of
your
a it's a
training
more of a
cover that? Huh?
I don't think it does. But that's what Puck is carrying, not what these guys are carrying.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny. Alright, so
Okay,
Zig,
it's
go ahead.
strength and brawl.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Jesus. He's a bit less on the serious. Oh, nope. You got him arm lock. So you got him arm lock. He eventually drops his weapons. The other guy starts to pull out his gun and just kind of let the businessman go. He's like, okay, businessman is not important right now. Go. Businessman does run away, but he pulls out a gun on you.
Nice. Jeez. I think this is the point where it's a good idea to run away.
Alright.
It's honestly, they probably shouldn't have tried to take on three thugs, but now one of them is pulling a gun, and it is a good time to disappear into the other people on the street if there are other people around. Or just,
Alright.
disappear.
Let's just. So you want to run and then hide in the crowd, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Run and hide.
Strength and athletics to run, and subterfuge and wits to hide amongst the crowd. But you get a -2 for that because you're pretty noticeable.
Well, that's straight to athletics to run. Wow. And what was the other one?
Fucking subterfuge and wits -2.
Subterfuge, where's this? And wits. Okay, well that's just okay.
Oh my god. Let me roll this guy's perception. Okay, so since you're running and then hiding in the crowd, he sees it all. You can see his left eye twitching if you look back. It's like, the what? And he puts away his gun, picks up his buddies, and they move on with their life.
Mission successful. At least they're not mugging the poor businessman anymore.
Yeah, it's true. Mission success. That was fun.
Oh, the night is still young, so they will go look for more trouble.
Oh my god. Perception.
Perception. That is... What's incomplete?
4 success. Alright. So, I'm just gonna speed past a bit of a point here. It's like 3 hours later. I mean, there's some cut purse. You could do whatever you want with them in your imagination. You know, you see it's just how visceral it is. Up to you. Later on, towards like 1 a.m. in the morning.
You're never gonna let that go, huh?
Mm-hmm. Never. 1 a.m. in the morning. You see something interesting, at least maybe to you. In one of the alleyways in the back streets, what looks like a door opens up. And by I mean door, it's glowy. There's leaves that comes out of it.
Leaves?
Leaves, yeah. Bit of green, shade of green.
Color puck interested. Let's go check that out.
Oh my god. Alright. So do you go into this mystical portal?
Well, first, like, just gonna look in it before going in.
You look in it.
Because
you see what looks like it's a forest of some sort. You're not exactly entirely too sure where exactly it leads to, but you hear a lot of people. You also hear a lot of sounds of different cacophony.
Different what?
Cacophony. Just a lot of loud sounds. Jesus.
Okay. Okay, because I don't know what cacophony is. That is not a word that I'm familiar with.
Okay. Well, I'll just make words smaller. It's cool.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
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 Loud noises.
Loud noises. What kinds of loud noises?
Things being moved. Maybe machinery. You're not sure. But give me just a moment. Jesus, moving tabs around is a lot harder in like D20 when you have like a fuck ton of backgrounds and shit already. Just,
I believe this is your own fault.
it's no one's fault but my own. You are correct. Good sir. Boop. Alright, we're gonna switch scenes here. Alright, so you see on the side a lot of people of different varieties moving through and about.
Is this from Hellboy?
Yes, it is. Because Hellboy.
Oh yeah, there's Hellboy right there.
Yeah, Hellboy is the only example of the goblin market there is.
Yeah.
And that's
Cool.
a thing in World of Darkness.
Nice.
Hold up, let me do some editing, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Just cut off. Red fuck. Fine.
Yeah. Nope, get closer. You know, all right. He is no Hellboy no longer exists in this universe.
Yes, it's fine. Awesome. And it's okay. Well, Puck's just gonna kind of like whisper under their breath, like, fairies. And they're gonna check both ways in the alley to make sure like nobody's around. And even though it's getting kind of early and they should probably head home, you know, like, fairies! Fairies! So yeah, they're gonna go inside.
Well. Let me change some music track. Da, da, da. I need to label some of these. No. What's that one? That works. Alright. So you're in. People of different varieties are moving through. You're not entirely too sure what they are on some of them. Some of them look human.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the only place you realize that no one actually cares what the fuck you look like because they just kind of move past you.
Yeah. Nice. Doesn't stick out like a sore thumb for once.
Well, I mean, you're still a sore thumb. It's just that there's so many sore thumbs that it's hard to care for.
It's hard to care about how sore any thumb is when there's so many.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's clearly a great idea to go and explore.
Unknown place, yes.
Yes.
You get, roll perception.
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 Perception. Wait, is... Use it just remember. There. Wow.
Alright. Well, some people are in cloaks and robes and things that would hide their identity. Some people are not hidden in identity. Ranging from people that looks like they're made out of trees and branches to things that look like humans but tall and look like they have a harder, rocky exterior to just about different variations of things. Some of them maybe have a bit of fire on them. You're not even sure at this point. Shopkeepers are... Most of them are kind of short and like grotesque looking in ways. A couple of people are actually bird people, but you know, the validation of calling them bird people is may or may not be an insult.
Bird people, cool. Huh.
But you see all this and after a few moments of walking around, you feel a grab or someone trying to grab you. Go ahead and roll a strength athletics. Oh boy.
Oh,
right, so
boy.
you feel a tug as you feel yourself leaving the ground, going upwards, upside down. As you got turned around and your face meets this thing's face. It has this pudgy face, kind of a bit of a small, sharp teeth and about yellow amber eyes that looks almost like a lizard, and he just goes, "I caught a slave. It's mine, my slave."
What? Puck's just gonna be like, no! And, try to, like, kick him or something. Get him to drop him.
Strength and brawl -2 for being awkwardly in the air.
Yes.
2. All right, you kick him for 2. He's just gonna take it, but it feels like you're heading rock as your foot feels the sturdiness of his body, and he just says, "Slave, no kicking," and he points his finger to your face, like trying to teach you manners. "I grabbed you, you're mine." And he starts walking through the market with you kind of hold over him. Eventually, he throws you over his shoulder.
You're like, that's not how it works! And, I guess keep struggling and trying to get away from this guy and off of him.
Alright, go ahead and do another strength and brawl.
Still -2?
Oh, no, not -2 anymore. You're not held as firmly this time. You're over his shoulder, and he's kind of holding you so that you don't fall off.
Okay. Well, wow.
You struggle to break free from this man's grip. Although you feel his light, it is also like being held between 2 rocks. 2 very large rocks.
Yes, because it's not like...
As you walk through the market, as he walks through the market, you elevate it above everybody. No one looks, no one cares. A couple of them, one person kind of walked near the guy and was like, "Oh, big guy, caught something?" It's like, "Slave, I picked him up. It's mine." And it's like, "I'm not trying to take it away from you, but you gotta feed it, make sure you raise it properly, potty train it, etc." It's like, I know, I have slaves. I pick it up. It's mine." And he moved.
I'm not yours.
Quiet, you. I got you. I picked you up. I found you. You mine.
No.
And he eventually walks you to what looks like a tent of some sort. There's nearby. It's like in the marketplace. You see a couple of different varieties of people going through, chained up, chain collared up to the walls, almost like they're selling slaves. Who knows? Different varieties. You don't particularly see any humans, but he sets you down in one of the tents, looks around the room, and puts a bowl of... You're not sure what it is. It looks grotesque in front of you and says, "Eat now. Be happy." And he walks outside the tent.
Okay. Well... They're not gonna listen, I guess, just... not just walk out, but, like, sneak out, I guess?
Dex and stealth. Go.
Dex and stealth. Would this still count as an urban environment?
Normally, yes, but you're not familiar, so no.
So, okay, no. It's not a normal urban environment.
Yeah,
It's
if you were more
one.
familiar with it, I would say yes. but
but it's not. Okay. Well, yes. Huh.
2. All right, let's roll this guy's perception. Oh my god! All right, you walk out the tent. He turns around, looks at you, walk out the tent. No, back. Not. Can't.
I'm just
Can't
gonna
leave.
run.
All right.
Just,
Next, strength and athletics. Go.
okay. Okay. Wow.
Oh wow. Let me roll his athletics dice of null. All right. So you run, and you can tell he's very slow, and eventually he kind of bends over, grips on his knees, and starts breathing in heavily, like he's out of breath. And it's only been like maybe 10 feet.
Oh my god. Well, they're just gonna keep going and get as far away from this guy as possible.
But you can hear in the background he's sobbing and crying, "Come back, pet!"
Like, I'm not your pet! Just leave. Let us know.
Alright, you left the area. You can't see him anymore in the crowd. You know he's like maybe 4 or 5 heads taller than everybody.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, this is really cool and all, and Puck would really like to see a fairy, but this is clearly not a place you want to stay, so it might be a good time to find a way back out.
No direction sense.
No.
Roll.
Good.
Survival and wits.
Survival. It's nothing, which is -1 on this.
Yeah.
This is.
Alright, so you
Wow,
vaguely remember
okay.
the direction you came, vaguely. You're not entirely too sure exactly where that door was. You start walking around towards the direction the guy picked you up from.
Mm-hmm.
You go through several, what looks like stalls. They have wares around. There's a couple of long-nosed merchants of different varieties. You hear people talking in various languages as you walk through. It seemed fine. Most people just ignore you. And you get to where you think the door was, but it's not there.
That is a problem.
Problem.
Yes, did I fucking stutter?
Yes.
I guess it's just, well, if they do, like, the door would have been on a wall, I'm guessing, because doors need walls. But Sarah's gonna, like, pat the wall and keep patting around and feeling and looking around, trying to see if the door's, like, anywhere in the area. It should be here. So,
Yeah.
and look at any trace of the door.
Not that you could feel. Not that you could see.
That's a I guess, like, find someone nearby and ask for directions?
Oh. Okay. Would you like to look for someone who is not threatening, or do you want to just ask whoever?
Ask whoever. Like some, I guess like not. No, just ask whoever. Just whoever's near us. Like, hey, how do I get out?
All right, so let me roll a 1d100 to
Mhm.
randomize. All right. Oh, wow, okay. 80. That's not bad. So you you know just go up to someone just randomly out of a crowd. And you hear you hear the shifting of winds, almost like falling autumn. Uh, autumn, you know, leaves are falling. Almost a crunch in their step, and you walk to them as what you ask, what you say to the random person you met.
Um, hey, excuse me, do you know where the door is? Out? Back to Miami?
You hear each crunch of what sounds like leaves crumbling with every movement they make, and they just kind of turn their head towards you and like, Miami? Like in the human world?
Yes.
Nods head exuberantly. Like, yes, you know where that is. Awesome.
He just kind of rubs his chin kind of slowly. He's like maybe like a bit taller than you. You can see him made out of what looks like shades of brown and gray dying leaves in this thin humanoid shape.
I have a few dots in occult. Would that help me for telling what he is?
Sure, you can try.
Okay.
Adults and wits. Occult and wits, not adults.
Occult and wits. Would I get to use my Fey dot?
Faye, yeah, you could try. You have fairy tale. You have fairy tale knowledge.
I just said Fey. They just know a lot about anything that kind of counts as a fairy in general. Okay. Wow, that's actually
Nice. All right, for 2, you could kind of remember reading something about, just vaguely remember what fairies have like this thing called an autumn court, right? Maybe there's something to do with autumn court or something like that. You're not sure exactly per se, but
awesome.
they kind of match.
Cool. That's fun to know. I'll just like
So do you know the way back?
And he just kind of clears your throat, and a bit of leaf dust just kind of flies a bit out downwards. Pardon me, bit of a throat dry throat. Not really. I just know of the place, but not really.
oh. They'll seem a little disappointed at that before like perking up again instantly. Like, do you know anyone who would know how to get back?
You could try asking an information dealer, but the ones around here are kind of hmm, uh, hmm. I can't remember. I think I sold my memories or something.
Oh.
Huh. Hmm. But yeah, information dealers are kind of hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think I traded my memories. Sorry.
My dude. My dude. Okay.
I was just like, okay. I guess you don't know where one is then.
Oh, that's, yeah, hmm, hmm. Somewhere. Can't remember right now. What did I buy? And he just kind of walks away, scratching his head. You see little flakes of tree dust kind of going
They're
away
just gonna
from
kind
him.
of lean, like, wave.
Bye! Have a nice day.
He waves back and fades into the crowd.
Wonderful. I guess Puck's gonna try to locate an information dealer then.
Alright, roll that perception to see something that might look like one.
Okay.
Perception. I should just remember that this is fucking 6.
Nice.
Alright, so you look around, you see a couple of stalls where it doesn't look like they're selling anything. 2 stalls that look like they're selling weird varieties of random things like balloons or like weird gadgetries or what looks like artifacts and stuff. Artifacts of unknown origins.
Okay. Nice.
You could hear vaguely a couple of conversations. One of them was how someone talking about trading a sock for something, etc.
Yeah, why not trade away his sockets? Okay. Well, by logic, some of those booths that aren't selling anything might be information dealers, since information is not a fixed physical thing. So I guess they'd walk up to one of those and be like,
Hey, you the information dealer?
You walk up to what looks like he's about like half the size of you. Long curved
Oh.
down nose. A bit of a dark bluish in skin. Bushy eyebrows. And it looks at you with these kind of glowy. They kind of look glowy, but they're translucent, like yellow eyes. And he just kind of goes, customer, what you want?
I want to know how to get back to Miami.
Oh, Miami. I might know what you have to offer.
like, I guess they would just, like, pull over their backpack and start going through stuff.
What you have?
They have, $600, which I bet this guy does not care about. 2 boxes of strawberry flavored Pocky. Water bottle, Hello Kitty band-aids, their makeup kit. That's it. They really don't have much on them.
God. So, what do you offer? To be exact.
They'll hold out the Pocky.
The
Because who
Pocky?
doesn't want Pocky?
Oh my god. Alright, so he looks at it. He looks at the box. Hawk. Yeah. What's this?
It's a snack.
He kind of bites the box. Ugh.
Not the box. You have to open it.
He like rips the box in like half and looks
Oh.
inside. And just bleh, too much work. What else?
Band-Aids?
Alright, he kind of looks at it. And you said they were Hello Kitty Band-Aids?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes,
so,
they are.
Maybe do. So he's like, okay. And I will take Band-Aid, and he kind of takes it in, and you feel the sensation like you've forgotten something. Like all knowledge of Hello Kitty or anything of that type of franchise or part of your childhood that ever pertained to it, it's gone. You don't remember anything of that.
Just Hello Kitty doesn't exist anymore.
Not in your mind.
Okay.
Which is honestly probably but goodbye, Kitty.
Probably for the best.
As he reached under his stall and hands you what looks like a small, like, you know those balloons that people use to wrap in drugs? The small water balloons, and they usually fill with drugs so people shove up their ass.
You could have just said water balloon, but okay.
Yeah, just got to give you a mental image, you know? But he reached under his stall and pulls out what looks like a green balloon and just kind of puts on the table way back and just kind of walks into his tent that he has behind his stall.
Thank you. Wait, how do I use this?
You can roll a investigation on the balloon if you wish.
Okay. Was that investigation and wits?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so you look at the balloon, you can hear, when you touch it, you feel, it's a warm sensation.
Okay.
And if you listen in it, you hear slight whispers of nothing audible, but you hear it's like it's whispering something, but you can't understand what it is. The balloon is tied. There's a clip on the top of the balloon. Normally, where it's tied off, it's clipped to hold it shut. That you could easily just open it up.
Yeah.
It feels
I
light.
doesn't.
But what do you do?
Just like, well, the looks back at the tent, but the guy's clearly not giving any answers, I guess. So, unclip it is the next step.
All right, so you unclip it as the balloon is near you. You see what looks like fumes as it enters into your facial orifices of ears, nose, if your mouth
Okay,
open, mouth.
awesome. Wonderful.
And you just get this surge of memory, or at least you think it's a sort of memory, of different doors and pathways in the area.
Mm-hmm.
One of them goes through multiple. It's almost like if you were to look into your memory, it'll be like first person flying through doors, through other terrains and indoors and other terrains and indoors. And by the end of it,
Sounds like a
you-
bad acid trip.
yeah, you see what looks like a beach. There's people around.
Okay.
But you don't exactly know per se which doors goes to which. You just know, you just have knowledge generally that doors do lead to Miami. You know of the doors. If you see the doors, you can do it. But if you don't see, you don't know exactly where the doors are, which is the problem.
Okay, so if I come across a Miami door, I'll know it's a Miami door.
Yes.
But I do not know where the Miami doors are as of now.
Yes.
I guess it's time to go looking for doors. Yeah, so perception?
Sure.
Start looking for doors, I guess. Nice.
Alright, so one success. You look around. You see what looks like an area where people are coming from, almost like a hub. It's like if a train station, if it was like a train station, but there's no trains.
Okay. I
and
guess
people
that
just
seems like
waiting
a
around.
that seems like a good place to head to. If people are coming and going, then it makes sense they'd probably have some doors out there. So I guess go in there and see what's happening.
Alright, so there are multiple doors set up. A couple of them don't even look like doors. They look like archways with a glowy filter on them. Some of them looks like just circular holes that has leaves surrounding it. You can feel a brush of air coming through it, like if you were to slightly open a door and air circling through.
Breath of fresh air.
Yes. And people are just going through them like traffic, like lines. There's what looked like a guard of some sort stationed nearby who's just watching, overseeing the area. The only reason you know that they're guards is because they're doing the whole baton whacking at a hand thing, you know, where it's like,
Oh my god. Okay. Law enforcement or something.
or something, yeah. And they're just
I
overseeing.
mean,
the people.
some guy just literally picked them up and said they were a slave. So like, there's not really much law here to begin with. But those guys look like the closest thing they have to it.
Well, I mean, you can question all you want, but you don't know the laws here.
No. Can I see any Miami doors?
You can see a door that looks vaguely familiar.
I guess just
It's
kind of.
As you search back into your memory, it might be a door that leads to it.
Okay. I guess just shuffle to that one.
Alright, you shuffle that one. You open it up and enter.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. This is upon entering. Let's see. Get to a desert area as you notice the door behind you opens out. It's in a sand dune that is propped up. Kind of like, it's kind of like the Cave of Wonder in Aladdin, except not a lion's head.
So, not Miami.
Well, you remember Miami is through multiple doors. It wasn't a direct route.
Yeah. Okay. Well, can I see anything, or is it just sand forever?
Looks kind of barren. Eventually you get to see what looks like the sky is kind of shifting, almost like it's constantly day and night.
That's a little bit weird. Okay.
It's like you see the moon, and then it fades into the horizon, and then the sun comes up, rises, fades into the sunset, and then down, and the moon again, and it's just a cycle.
Just, it's like watching one of those time lapses, huh?
Yeah.
The sky. Okay. That's weird, but I guess I'm going to pick a direction and walk, because I need to find Miami, and I don't think there's a way back to Miami back in the Goblin Market.
At least not anymore, you feel.
No. So I guess it's just time to start walking.
You walk. For a desert, it does not feel hot. It feels warm, but not as warm as the Miami air. You feel maybe it's about 70-ish
Fucking
degrees.
mugginess. Okay.
7 degrees, no humidity, like low humidity because it's desert, but yeah. So casually walk through it. Occasionally you feel some rumbles, so you're not sure what. Every now and then.
Huh. That's kind of not great, but I guess just keep moving.
Alright,
Because there's not much else you can do in this situation besides just keep moving.
perception.
Perception. Perception.
Oh man. Alright, so your perception, with your perception you see what looks like a light from a far distance. You're not sure how long it's gonna take to get there, but do you move that way?
Yes.
Alright, so you move in that general direction. You start to see the wildlife around you. These weird chameleon lizard things that looks kind of like chameleons that you're known, but they're like 3 times the size. They look like they could actually attack and eat you, but they just kind of watch. Their tongue kind of licks out. Their eyes just kind of points all over the place, and they just kind of scurry away and bury themselves
3 times
under
the size
sand.
of a regular?
Oh,
3 times the size of a chameleon?
Yep.
That's still not very big.
It's still big.
Maybe like 3 times the size of a regular chameleon is maybe the size of a cat at most.
Yeah, but it can still attack you. Cats are vicious, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Touche. I guess like might draw their fucking sword just in case, but like keep going.
Alright, as you keep proceeding onwards, you get to what looks like an oasis. There's a door just kind of in the middle of the water, not propped up to anything.
Okay, is that one of the doors?
You believe so.
Okay, I guess just go through the door.
As you're about to get through the door, the water kind of corrodes and moves like it's alive. And what looks like a person, at least it looks kind of like a person, kind of pops up in front of the door.
Oh. Hi!
And they have a long feature. Their face is kind of long and kind of wobbly from the solidity of water. And their hair is like this constant flow of stream that just keeps moving through them like a torrent.
Okay.
And they just kind of look at you. It's like, whoa. What do you want? Why are you here? at my oasis.
I want to go through the door, which I was just about to open.
You cannot go through my door. It's my door. What gives you the right to go through my door?
It's how I get back home.
Not my problem. It's my door. Not yours.
Okay.
They kind of spiral around the door.
Okay. Question, can I do the occult thing to see what this thing is
Sure.
again?
You can try.
Do I get the Fae or not?
Sure.
Okay. Just sure, Morph. Sure.
Morph. You can do whatever you want as long as you believe.
Okay. I went, okay, I went into the Goblin Market and I lost the way back to Miami, and now I have to go through a series of doors after trading away my knowledge of Hello Kitty in order to connect to Miami. That's what's happening, Griff. Oh. Stingy? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh. Okay. Fine.
Oh,
Okay, I see. I didn't get the reference, so
I didn't get the
my
reference
bad.
either. I didn't watch Lazy Town.
Same. Okay.
Thank you
Anyways,
for filling us with trivial information.
it's occult plus wits, I think.
Yes.
So
All right. So, in the books you read as a child, you kind of gotten a vague remembrance of elementals being part of the Fey world. It's just things made out of nature and elements found in nature.
okay, so it's just a water elements.
I mean, whether you consider that Fey or not, it's up to you.
Okay, well, I mean they have high occult in general. It's just like an extra dot if it's Fae.
Mhm.
I guess so. I'm just gonna try to like they're just curling around the door.
Yeah, they curl around the door almost like a serpent's body, except it's water. It's all water, and then
Water.
their upper body is that of a humanoid. You can't discern what gender they are, but they
Yeah, it doesn't
speak
really
like
matter.
when they speak, it sounds like a torrent of waves. In a sense, it's weird. It's almost gargly.
Okay.
Can I go through pretty please?
And the upper body kind of stretched up towards you and maybe into your comfort zone, as we humans now know as.
What comfort zone?
Oh,
Okay.
like within an inch from your face, comfort zone.
Gonna wait for them to say something.
And it just look at you. What would I get out this? You use my door, I get nothing?
Do you want some Pocky?
Hockey? What's that?
I guess take the package that the whatever that thing was. I didn't roll for that one. Ripped open earlier and hold it up like it's a snack.
You see his hand reaches for it and kind of holds it as the cardboard box just kind of starts melting as cardboard does in a fuck ton of water.
Yeah.
And it just kind of falls apart until the aluminum package, and just kind of holds it up and down as the flakes of crumbled Pocky dust just kind of falls out of it. And you see it kind of blends in with the water, and it kind of litters with the water, kind of like fish flakes. And he just looks at it, looks at you. Tasty. Fine, give me the other half, and you may pass.
He wants both of my boxes of poppy?
Both halves. Because the other guy ripped in half.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's what he did. I thought maybe he just ripped the cardboard in half, but okay, I guess he ripped the whole thing in half.
Yeah, he didn't know how to open it.
No. Okay. I'm just gonna hand him the other half of the box of poppy.
Alright, well, he uncurls around the door, dropping the box inside the water itself, and you see it starts to disintegrate along with the water torrent, except for the aluminum, because aluminum is non-biodegradable. Congratulations, you're polluting a Fey world with 2 sheets of aluminum.
Puck would ask, like, do you want me to take the trash?
As he just kind of curls up, uncoils himself around the door, and prop behind the door, and just kind of leans on the back like it's his table. And he nods, "Remove trash, and you may enter."
Okay, I guess just grab the aluminum, because that is the non-biodegradable part. And I guess go through the. I just grab it. It's fine.
As you're shifting through the aluminum, you hear a slight chuckle. Tickles.
Hey, awesome.
And you
I guess.
walk through the door.
Yeah.
Alright. So, since we're coming short on time. Let's see. Let's pop you there. You know. Alright, so the door opens up, and you get a rush of smell of gross. Either as decay or like refuse, like waste. Refuse and waste.
I know what that one. I know what that long word is.
Okay. And a bit of smell of burnt flesh.
Nice.
You kind of step through the door. As when you close the door, you can hear almost like a tearing sound. As you can see, what looks like water covers the door, and it sounds like it rips the door out of existence.
Oh.
As the door is gone behind you.
Nice. Okay. What's the area look like?
It looks like a sewer, in a sense. There's lights lined up. It smells. You think you see little sinkers here and there. You're not sure exactly what they are. What you see is sinkers, like floating pieces of unknown waste.
Oh. Okay.
And you see a bit of bullet shell casings. Just kind of about.
Okay.
But you do hear a noise, almost like a welding sound.
A welding sound. Okay. I guess head towards that.
You walk through and you see what looks like a man dressed in like kind of like a like a military-ish garb with like an armband on. It's like a teal armband. It's like a bluish garb, and he has a welder mask on, welding what looks like this ripped open, broken metal door. As you step through, it's kind of like a stairway upwards, kind of like stairway to the basement from outside. Kind of like one of those where it's like leaning downwards.
Okay.
And as you step through, he stopped and was like, "The fuck?"
Hi.
And you hear him call
Where am
out
I?
on the other side. Guys, I think somebody stepped through another door. I think it's human. I'm not sure. As you see someone from down the hall kind of walks up. It's like, man wearing what looks more like casual business clothing with the armband. Just kind of
Okay.
walks up to you, black hair, kind of greenish eyes. It's like, he just talks to you. So, where are you from? Before we,
Miami.
Oh, okay, makes things easier. Well, congratulations, you found yourself in this hellhole.
Doesn't look so bad. You live here?
A lot of people do.
Oh.
He takes out a cigarette and kind of takes out a lighter that looks like a crown and lights it. Takes a drag. Takes out his radio. We got another one. Just make the arrangements. And he puts the radio away. Well, unfortunately, if you're looking for a way out, you're gonna have a harder time. I'm judging by how you got here. You exit through many portals or doors of various types.
Mm-hmm. I got kind of lost.
Kiba, he lives life dangerously. Well, let's just say many doors open here and there around here. And they might not take you to the place you expect. So, I suggest you just settle down here for a time being.
My mom's gonna get worried.
He just chuckles. He's like, your mother. Your mother is the least of your problems right now. And he kind of walks away. I'm telling you, just stay with a couple of others. You'll be following our line of work for a time being until you find your way home. Whenever that is, wherever that is, multiple possibilities. Just go down the hall, turn to the left, and he just tells you basic directions of where to go. And he just walks away.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Alright.
Well, I guess follow the directions.
You follow the directions, you meet up with these fucks. Looks like a bunk room.
Awesome.
And that's where we end the tutorial.